What's going on, football fans? And congratulations to all my fellow Eagles fans, Super Bowl champions for the second time. Absolutely, utterly destroyed the Kansas City Chiefs en route to probably the most dominant postseason since since the 2000 Ravens. But wow, Jalen Hurts gets his Super Bowl MVP, and that is, of course, who we need to start out this breakdown series of. I'll talk more about the plans of the offseason here, but we're going to take some time going through this game and going through a lot of the players here, starting with Jalen Hurts. And thank you to everyone for sticking with me throughout the season here, and the patience in between the weeks where not too many videos were coming out. But without further ado, let's get right to it. I think Jalen Hurts played an absolutely fantastic game. Disclaimer here before we start. I think the tape showed that he played a lot better than what I initially thought watching the TV broadcast. So start out here, we'll just take it chronologically. So basically starting from the first pass and then ending up in the fourth quarter. Starting out here, we have Chiefs sending pressure. They're going to send 5 guys in pressure here. Excuse me, that's not it. Starting out with cover 2, that is. And to the top side here, we're just going to have a little bit of a sail concept. A.J. Brown going inside, Devontae Smith going out. It's very clear that Hurts wants to get to A.J. to begin with. That's where he's loading up the pass initially. And then as he's scrambling out, he's finding Devontae Smith back there. See here, you could actually, you see here, right here, you could throw it to the outside there, Devontae Smith, with some timing. But I think when he kind of pulled the trigger on the pass, it's intended for A.J. Brown, and there's simply too tight coverage there. So he scrambles out, and then he finds Devontae Smith for the first down on the first throw of the game here for him. The next down, we have the 5-man pressure. We have match coverage here for the Chiefs. That means we have 2x2 set. Dallas Goedert to the top. You'll see the linebacker is going to be taking him if he goes in. The safety is going to be taking him in the man if he goes deep or goes out there. And then you're playing man on the outsides. Same rules at the bottom of the screen. So right here we have nothing open at all. It's basically just going to be a couple of hitches there on the inside and then deep routes there on the outside. Nothing open, and Jalen Hurts relevantly takes off and gets about 9 yards in the play there on third down, which allows them here on fourth down when they're playing cover 1 man that he get the one-on-one matchup at the top with A.J. Brown. And this is an absolutely terrific pass from Jalen Hurts. Good set by A.J. Brown right at the stem. Could not have thrown this any better. They call OPI on it. Absolutely horseshit. I was anxious at that point. I thought this game was already decided and rigged by the refs again, to the advantage of the Chiefs, but was not to be. But that was a terrific pass by Hurts, and that thing right there. All right, so here we have 4-man pressure. We're starting here. We're gonna have man coverage, so cover 1 man once again. And we're gonna get the flooding look there at the bottom. So we have the deep route. At the bottom, we have AJ and Dallas Goedert coming across the middle there. Confusion in the Chiefs secondary. Hurts is really just waiting for Dallas Goedert to clear. He's expecting the corner there to travel with Dallas Goedert, and he's just waiting for both the cornerbacks there at the bottom to clear away from the vicinity. So he gets a little bit more of an opening there for Dallas Goedert. Really good anticipation. You see it here from the box view as well. So you got the 2 guys that are moving with AJ. You see right there. 2 guys moving with AJ. Just waits a little half a second so you can get it to Dallas Goedert in more space. All right. So here we got zone coverage. We got cover 2 once again. You see the classic cover 2 look here with 5 guys underneath 2 deep. And this is third down and 5. I would have liked this ball to get to A.J. Brown. We saw it. This is the same route combination as the very first throw where you had Devontae going out. This time it's Dallas Goedert instead, where Hurts actually was about to pull the trigger for AJ. At this point here, should have and could have, so to say. He's very open right there. It's also not a bad decision to throw Dallas Goedert. It's not because right now he's thinking that the cornerback is going to be going with AJ. That's why he makes this. That's why he makes this pass If you would have seen the separation that AJ gets, naturally that's the good throw to make. But it's not. I mean, it's not easy to make that that decision in a split second. So right here, if he guns it in there, right in that triangle between the safety linebacker and cornerback, that's also a good decision there for Dallas Goedert. Passes high. Get fortunate with another weak call here, another weak decision by the referees, but it goes to the Eagles' advantage after missing out on the OPI. So I guess things even out in that area. Okay, so we got a 3-by-1 set this time. Chiefs sending a lot of pressure, so they're just going to run man. Cover one here. Terrific ball here from Jalen Hurts. Look at all the pressure they're sending at that point. And he's going to throw this one up to Jahan Dotson, who runs a really good 9 route here. Sets up the play well. I think actually this is the one. Yeah, I see here. Hurts checked this pre-snap. Signals to all the receivers that side. They all signal out to Jahan Dotson. He read the blitz look here. They're sending 5 guys in pressure. Awesome throw. Another really good D pass from Jalen Hurts. Eagles score on that play. All right, and then here we got zone coverage once again. Roll out. I really like this play from Hurts because when we see initially here is that the Chiefs really take it away. Eagles flood the entire top of the screen here. They just half the field, and Chiefs just do that exact same thing. You can make, could you set up here and then gun it to A.J. Brown running across the middle? Maybe. Probably wouldn't be a wise throw. Running, somewhat be a cross-body throw. I really like his decision here to just lop it up for Johnny Wilson. Would have been able to easily get about 5 yards, if not 10. But he drops the pass, unfortunately, so ends in nothing there. All right, so we got zone coverage here. Passive coverage here. Four guys rushing. We got quarters coverage behind it. You guys see that 3 guys underneath, 4 guys deep. Really nice job here finding Jahan Dotson. It's an easy throw to make and just let him work in space afterwards. A 2-by-2 set. Again, we got this. We got a cover 2 look, 2 deep, 5 underneath, and Hurts just picks this one apart right in between the flat and the hook to curl on 3rd and 10 for Devontae Smith. Gets 10 yards, moves the chains. 3-by-1 set here. We got a lot of opportunities here, but we also have a massive breakdown in coverage. You see, you got a guy coming across the middle right here, thinking A.J. Brown. No, not saying. That's Jahan Dotson coming across. That's a possibility to throw to him, but you do have the linebacker underneath. You also have Dallas Goedert and a 1-on-1 there at the top, getting separation. But what they want here is to get to Hurts before he can actually make one of these throws, and he does that because Mekhi Becton completely misses on the outside here. So he has to take that outside guy. Lane Johnson moves out, and then Kenneth Gainwell takes on Bolton right in the gap. Shout out to Kenneth Gainwell for this block on Bolton. Mekhi Becton completely misses this one, and they destroys that drive. So really not much Jalen Hurts could do there. And the theme continues on the next drive, where once again, we have the blitz look. They overload the top side, so they're going to play zone to that side, and then man at the bottom. And because Jalen Hurts got affected right at the point here, Cam Jurgens not getting his guy at all. The free rush at Hurts massively affects his throw. Because I think it's not a bad situation. A.J. Brown 1-on-1 in the end zone, but just doesn't get enough on it because of Nick Bolton having completely free release to him. So, unfortunate that he starts the throwing motion before he can actually get some power underneath it, but it is what it is. All right, so here we have scrambling out, cover 1 man this time with a lot of underneath help. So man covers the outside, everything is covered up, nowhere to go right here with the ball. You see everybody covered down the field. Good job getting just a little bit here on 2nd down, make 3rd down a lot easier on the ensuing play. So what we get right here, another dive down the field for A.J. Brown, back shoulder throw, reads that he has man coverage, pre-snap, and really delivers yet again here for AJ Brown. Those two had a good connection in this game. Right. So we have a 2x2 set, this time with a 2 tight end look. We have one of them lined up in the wing. So we get this curl concept here. We got a lot of curls. Yeah, just trying to sit in between the zones. And we do have zone coverage mostly. They have a match look at top. Nothing open at this point here, and I see what Jalen Hurts is. What do you think right there? Landon Dickerson is getting pushed back massively. No one open at this point when he's setting up in the pocket, and so he just wants to wait a little bit. I think until Kalafdis, the bottom defensive end, from the pocket view there, before he gets too much upfield, so he can actually run for as much as possible down here. But he gets a hand on his foot. Good job holding onto the ball here. That was just about to get loose. Eagles get fortunate with a sack, ball, and interception. And they set up here inside the red zone. Really good look right here. We got the mash where with two guys with Calcaterra and Dallas Goedert coming across from the top, and then AJ Brown underneath it sets up a pick with man coverage behind it there, or match coverage it is here for the Chiefs. So it looks like man there that Nick Bolton has AJ Brown, but actually it's match zone. So he has to take the guy who's coming across there. Doesn't quite get it. Good lead to the outside there by Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown, so he can get a little bit of separation on Bolton. All right, another throw here, or another pass play here where I really understand. We got the blitz look once again. They're dock blitzing here, so they're just looking at Saquon Barkley, and if he doesn't go to their side, they're going to be blitzing. Then man coverage in behind it. I think the Chiefs do a really good job here with this play and coverage. So they got it here. Again, Eagles flooding the entire bottom of the screen. There's not a single receiver to the top side here, which is a little bit weird when you want to space things out against blitz, but that's more a schematic thing. It's not something Hurts can do anything about. But he displays some good speed here and get out there, get about 15 yards from the rush instead. It's a good read by him, good call to take off there at that spot. All right, so another rollout off of the play action. Chiefs this time are going to be playing match zone once again. It's off a cover 3 look, so I have the cover 3 deep here, 4 underneath. I think when we just look at it here from the right as he's coming out, he could have darted this one to Devontae Smith, but I think what he wants is actually AJ Brown, who you see who's lined up right next to Smith there at the bottom. He's going to go a little bit inside before he's going to be breaking out. I think he wants to hit that. I think he wants 22 Duffy to go a little bit deeper, or AJ Brown to get in that zone behind it. Or Dallas Goedert really on the flooding concept there. As he doesn't get it, he gets Devontae Smith on the run for solid yards instead. So it ends up being a fine play regardless. More time in the pocket this one here. I think this one is maybe one that you could argue where they're blitzing 5 here, so he knows that he's hot. He needs to get rid of it. Devontae Smith open right there on the sig route, right at the top. Hurts already decided to run it at that point, so he would have to set up right here and throw it. And what he's having is the linebacker who's fall down, the one who's going with Dallas Goedert. So I completely understand his decision to keep running this ball right here. But there were actually opportunities on that one, more so than what we've seen from the other reps. Okay, so really good pocket for Jalen Hurts here. He almost pulls the trigger here for Devontae Smith. We got cover 1 man this time. Trent McDuffie on Devontae Smith. You see right here, Hurts is looking at him, splitting the safety on the cornerback. He almost pulls it right there. Let me just go without me pausing right there. You see, almost pulls the pin for Devontae Smith. Doesn't really trust it, so it's better to not throw it in that case, but he could have darted it in there for the touchdown probably. He definitely has the deep throw capabilities of it. And then since he knows that it's pressure, he's getting out the pocket. Sees Saquon Barkley, really good throw there, or big play basically as the check down option. Then throw of the day, maybe the play of the day for the offense. Long Devontae Smith touchdown, absolute thing of beauty. Cover 1, not cover 1. Heavy overload blitz here for the Chiefs. Actually, no. No, they're playing man on the outsides here. That's mostly because they only have one by one set. So usually you play man in that case. But they just buy it hard up on the play action for Saquon Barkley. And then Devontae Smith gets tons of separation on the outside. Really good release from him. Just runs straight by him right after the release off of the line. And Hurts puts it where only Devontae Smith can get this ball. That is the MVP type of throw that you want to see in the Super Bowl. All right, so here we have cover 3. So zone coverage, pressure off of I believe it's Mekhi Becton once again. Yep, it is. And so Hurts has to get out of the pocket here. Now this is second down and long, very very late in the game. We're usually trying to grind out the clock. So you want to be careful with the ball at this point here. You don't want to throw incompletions. You want the clock to keep moving or at least get first downs. Everything is covered up at this point, and also you got pressure on yourself. Jalen Hurts gets out here for maybe his best rush of the day, gets 15, 20 yards, and a new set of downs here for the Eagles to just keep rolling. Then what they often like when they have to grind out the clock at end of games. They know they're blitzing. They know it's man coverage. A.J. Brown on this land. Really good ball from Hurts. Beats Trent McDuffie. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving. Eagles are Super Bowl champions. So absolutely MVP-worthy performance by Jalen Hurts. And, man, could not be happy for him. It was the performance he needed. He was so good in the last Super Bowl as well 2 years ago. So this was very well deserved. Remember, if you made it this far, you can support me if you like what I've done this season. You want to see more, go to Buy Me a Coffee. You can support Breaking the Birds. I'll see you soon in the next video.